of a fight here in order to take down the Brood. Come on, Shimmer of Light, what needs to happen for them to beat Brood? Any moment in time where they need to be ahead.
How really managed to get that one up by the Radiant Ancient, so they're going to have some good vision here, and it looks like they're going to kick it off here for a fight at the top. Rune bounces there between mid one and DJ. They'll look for it, but they will find it here. Mushi could be in a bit of trouble now. 3 stacks of nasal goo here. Mushi's going to go down. I think the crowd's happy about that one. And Moo giving him a right proper bashing.
Well, he did get the rune, so even though Newbee secured the first blood, he does get the 100 experience, and obviously the gold from the rune on top of that. But he had to skill level 1 Warcry to make sure that his Chen got away. That was really the biggest issue that they ran into there. So now you get a kinetic field on net, which is definitely not the thing that you want to be able to zone against a Nature's Prophet, and Winter was talking about this the other day.
Right up there, he's level with the same as the puck, and just out of it there, so Ellie couldn't connect with the magic missile.
Yeah, no vision. Very unfortunate. Chuan in enemy territory over here.
Looks like DJ can't quite get the Dark Troll summoner in space for the net, but it doesn't matter because mid one, he's there with the Dream Coil, and now with the Rainer Rift onto 2, Howard Chuan caught in position, Net's there as well, drop down the kinetic field, they'll trap up Chuan. Wish Doctor fall, and now the glimpse, bringing Hal back, and missed the 3 of Fnatic. Mid one, he draws himself out, keeping himself alive. They won't be able to get themselves another kill there, but Fnatic, they do get themselves something on the board as they take down Chuan.
Very nice reaction, just making sure that you're in the area to throw out the coil. Would have been nice if they could have killed the Spectre, but he's a little bit tanky. He's got the double gauntlet build, so 800 health, and obviously...
Absolutely, well, there's going to be a Horde coming out, and in fact, jumping straight onto Hio, and this is what you were talking about. Coming in with the dust, too late there as well. It's going to be nice if they get it. Hal's going to be careful, but they will find it. They'll get themselves the kill, and that's the involvement we're talking about, having this Hal Spectre just getting himself in on the action and in on the high priority kills.
Yeah, it's a really nice rotation. They should be able to save mid too. It's going to take a little bit of damage. They did end up forcing out a glyph, but at the end of the day, I don't think this tower is going to be going down. Movie's just making the rotation over there. I think at this point, after having killed the Brood once, they'll probably just let Hal farm the easier lane. So I guess since he has a bottle, he's probably just going to be...
Mid lane, a lot of pressure being looked to head on to Hal. He's got to be careful, 20 seconds before he has that horn back available. Net and Mushi actually looking for action in the jungle. They're going to find too late. He's in a lot of trouble here. God Strength being popped by Mushi. They'll move straight in with a Brood Mother Spiderling surrounding him as well. Easy one there for the Sven. And they'll get themselves a tier 1 in the middle lane as well. So Fnatic getting themselves a kill and an objective. Top lane, Ohio could be in trouble. Ellie and Moo moving in. Here's the slow. Hand of God coming through, and Ohio's going to find Net. Trapping up Ellie and Moo in the kinetic field, the Static Storm as well. And mid one's there with the rotation. They've found themselves the Venge. I don't think they can quite find themselves Moo here with that Vanguard. Just a little bit too tanky. Ohio's going to be careful. He's coming back in. Now with the horn, he needs to get himself out of there. They'll lose the Chen as Hal was able to pick that one off there. So Newbee able to find a kill, keeping it even on the board 3 for 3, but Fnatic, they are still hanging around here on this top lane.
They are playing so risky right now. Ohio's got no health.
Too phased by this. They really want to finish this one off. But as you said, it's to be up, Fnatic having mid one jump forward there. And now with the Dream Coil onto 3, the Magic Missile will hit onto mid one. How? He is going to come in with a horn. They're looking for the puck kill, and he's going to find it here. Mid one, he's going to go down. Big kill there for Newbee. And with the puck gone and out of the fight, they'll go straight back into the pit. They've got the sustain thanks to Chuan with the Voodoo Restoration. Still though, they don't really have the damage to bring this Roshan down. Like Mushi! Oh, they got straight coming in! With the paralyzing cast! And the death one! They're doing it! Chuan's doing it! He turns around and he takes down Mushi! Those bounces and that death ward from Chuan. Huge stuff there from the Witch Doctor. At the same time though, Newbee, they are feeling a lot of pressure on the top lane. Ohio comes in, takes down the tier 2. They've got a spider problem. Looks like they'll be able to try and finish off Roshan, and they will. They'll get it. Hal's going to get himself the Aegis. So it does take them a fair bit of time, but they get Roshan, they get the Aegis, and they can find Tule here, and they will, jumping straight forward. Hal's coming through as well. They'll glimpse back Tule, here's the high ground. Hal trying to make a beat up for Net, but in fact it's the Net from DJ holding him back. Net goes for the TP out, DJ as well, but he's going to get cancelled. Magic Missile coming in from early on the bench. They'll chase down DJ, pops the mech. It won't be enough, and they will get themselves that kill. Mid one with the S4 rune, just running around the back lines of Newbee. He'll be fine, so it is just the Chen going down here on this one. The rest of Fnatic will be fine.
Standing the position that they're in. They say, we don't need to end the game right now. we know that our late game is definitely better. Like, we have Furion, we have Spectre, we have a Bristleback who's getting an insane amount of farm. We don't need to pressure ourselves so much that we need to end the game in Ohio.
There we go, Strain. He's got an S&Y. This Bristleback packing a punch. Net trying for the
One
TP.
more hit.
How can he do it? No! He needed another one. Couldn't quite get it in time, but that is the Brood down and Moo. Picking up a lot of bonus gold here thanks to these Broodlings. Ka-ching, ka-ching.
As soon as the Radiance is built on the Spectre, you're kind of starting a timer. After the next 10 to 15 minutes, if you haven't dealt significant damage, here we go.
How he's in trouble. Straight in, Mushi goes how. He's going to try and dagger out, but Mushi
The damage, man.
slicing into the Spectre. And that, of course, is
That's
going to
a
put
huge kill.
the recipe on a bit of a back foot there for Hal. He's going to have to wait a little bit longer before getting that Radiance on. Do you think he would have had the damage still to take down the Spectre, or with the Radiance mischance? I don't know if Mushi can necessarily just go for the kill on his own, can he?
It would have been close.
Yeah.
I mean, if he doesn't get any misses, maybe. He did it once when he was
Here comes the blink Bristleback. DJ didn't expect that one. House there as well. Jumping straight off the chin. They'll find it. The swap back onto high. The death off for Tron. Look at the send back. Ohio, he's safe. He's safe and sound. And DJ, he may have been DEAD, but he saves Ohio. He won't save the tier 1, though. Newbee will get up. It's the little things. And Chen, he loves his spiders.
That was so close. That was so close. Fnatic got to be thanking their stars about that send back. Just wanting to defend the tower instead.
Oh, Mushi's got a DD. Here we go. DD time on to move. Ellie there with the swap out. Mid-one's on the high ground. He gets the Dream Coil out onto the Bristleback. Mid-one now jumping forward, looking for the bench. The bench getting brought up high ground. Moo, take it down. This DD on Mushi with the gold straight to absolute work against Newbee. And Mushi, he's fishing this down. God to how? Where's your Radiance mischance now, son? Mid-one, he's moving in for more. And this double damage rune. Absolute disaster there for Newbee. The cleave nearly bringing down the Venge. As the boys have to head back to base. And my goodness, this DD room for Mushi. This could be the swing that Fnatic need to really bring themselves back out on top.
Oh man, they wasted their buyback too. This is really bad for Newbee. That double damage rune? Pretty game winning.
Don't do it, Moo.
There's no way.
Don't do it, Moo.
Oh, there's no coil?
Oh, Moo, he's in trouble here. The Static's on the kinetic field will trap him. Mushi is going to stop any backup coming through. Zedvenge, you want to swap? Swap this. He's gone. Moo now in trouble as well. There's going to be a dieback on the Bristleback. He gets glimpsed back in. Fnatic, they drop down the Dream Coil. They catch him out. Mid-one keeps himself alive. Backs out. Now how? They're just throwing heroes at Fnatic. And oh no, it's going to be a third one down. They will lose the Disruptor. But Fnatic taking this fight with Storm. Tron says, oh, the death forward worked before. Is it going to work this time? 4 dead. Mushi moving in now onto Tule. He wants to clean up the side of Newbee, and he's going to be able to do it. One more if he can get himself in. The spider attacks. Bam! Newbee are all dead, and Fnatic off the back of that fight, just cleaning them up. And suddenly it feels like the crowd is empty, because they're not happy with that one here, the home fans.
We can definitely tell that there are Newbee fans in the audience, without a doubt. And it was just a really, really good rune into a strong team fight into Roshan, and Fnatic just going down middle lane, absolutely decimating the mid set of racks. They probably get 2 here, to be honest. Mushi just does a ridiculous amount of damage at this point, hitting for well over 500 with the AC. That's double racks for sure. They get both the melee. They did leave the range racks alive in mid, but not really the big deal. They get the thing that they came for. They won duels.
Oh, Mushi, look at him revving up with the Godstrafe. Oh God. And the silence has hit the stadium pretty hard.
You know, I'm seeing a constant theme today. It seems as if every single team who wants to run like the early game tempo controlling, like team fight lineup, just ends up getting one really big fight.
Let's see if the Blink can do it. He jumps into the middle of them here. They get the magic missile onto Mushi. He's trying to do the best, but Mushi just turns around. He'll slice away at the Bristleback. He heads just back for the racks here. Mushi is falling low, but he's of course got this Aegis. He clears out the racks. They will be able to pop him once. Can they kill him again? The Dream Coil onto no one there, and Newbee. They can try and clear this one off, but Ohio there eats away at the bench. Mushi's still on the base. He's playing around with Chuan. You've got Ohio chasing down How desperately trying to find a kill onto one of the weaker heroes on the side of Fnatic. Might just get DJ. No! Oh, can he get it? They're going to keep DJ alive. DJ's still living through this one. How? He can't even kill the Chen here. He's being baited around by Net. Ohio clears up the bristleback, and Mid1 jumps in onto Hal. Net and DJ end up living, and GG, well played is called. This is the Shanghai Major, disclaimer, Chinese teams not included.
Yeah.
18-9, Newbee get knocked out. Fnatic, they just turned up. They did just turn up.
Well, I think everyone on the panel kind of said the same thing. It's just Fnatic's team, they had the way of controlling the tempo. They had the way of ending the game at an early stage. It was less than a 30-minute game, and Mushi, Sven, Mid1, Puck. I said very early on, these two guys got to go wild, and they certainly did.